Pink has an interesting protester at her concert. Gwen Stefani opens up about loving life with Blake Shelton. Nick Cannon gives Mariah Carey credit in his health journey. We go speed dating with Becky G. And David goes fishing for answers. Welcome to another episode of Billboard News. I'm Rania Niftos. It's Wednesday, September 27th, and we're starting things off with another incident at a Pink concert.
You're making a whole point right now, aren't you? You spent all this money to come here and do that?
Pink kicked a guy out of one of her shows this week for protesting an unusual thing. During her San Antonio show, Pink had an attendee removed after he interrupted her to protest circumcision. No, I'm not joking. In a TikTok captured by 3B Treasure Co., the singer can be seen interacting with a guy shouting at her while on stage when he holds up his phone to show her his message.
Do you feel good about yourself? Are you gonna be all right?
After the guy turned to show the audience the message on his phone that appeared to read circumcision, cruel and harmful, Pink told the audience,
"He came here tonight to talk about circumcision."
The Trust Fall singer then told security to remove him before giving one final message.
I feel bad that he wasted his time tonight.
Now we're moving on to Becky G. Tetris took her on a speed date to get to know her a little better.
It's Tetris with Billboard News, and Becky G, I want to ask you a question.
All right.
Have you ever been on a speed date?
No, I've never actually been speed dating. It sounds fun though.
Where you from?
I'm from Inglewood.
What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Do you like being a Pisces?
I
Are you proud
love
Pisces?
being a Pisces. What kind of question is that?
What was your dream job as a child?
Oh, I get to live my dream job today. This was it.
What's your pet peeve?
Sometimes when people who are taller than me, they do this thing. I'm gonna demonstrate
Show me,
this for
show
you.
me.
When they do this thing.
They
and,
lean
like,
on you?
Yeah, then I'm like doing this thing, you
You're
know?
like, get off me.
Yeah, that's kind of like,
Wow.
I don't know if it's like a pet peeve. It just makes me feel even smaller.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I feel really big sometimes.
You are,
so.
I mean, what's your favorite destination to vacation?
I mean, it's not really a vacation destination. I love just being home.
That's like the
Yeah.
best chill time for you.
Best chill time, eating my mom's home cooked food.
Do you go anywhere in Inglewood that you like, when you're home, I gotta hit this destination?
There's this burger joint, a charburger spot, that they kind of make a little bit of everything, to be honest, but it's called Bravo's.
I gotta check Bravo's
Charburger.
out.
Yeah, it's
All right.
really good.
What is the best gift you've ever received?
Shout out to my mama, the gift of life, duh.
And what is your dream collab?
I mean, my ultimate dream as a little girl was to collaborate with someone like Selena Quintanilla.
Oh my
Like-
goodness.
Heart, 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 heart.
Well, that was speed dating with Becky G.
We'll be talking more with Becky G on Friday. Let's talk about Mariah Carey. Nick Cannon was asked about her while looking back at his health struggles, and he praised her like he should.
She was my rock, man. To be honest, probably wouldn't be alive.
Nick Cannon looks back at receiving his lupus diagnosis and gave his ex Mariah Carey credit for helping him get through it.
She was the perfect helpmate, the perfect matriarch, the perfect mom.
Nick Cannon couldn't help but gush about Mariah Carey on the Diary of a CEO podcast when asked how she handled his health scare.
Granted, she's who she is and dealing with all the pressures of being Mariah Carey, but then being loving enough to take on all of my stuff.
In 2012, Nick was diagnosed with lupus, and at the time he was married to Mariah, and they shared twins, Moroccan and Monroe, who weren't even a year old. While it was a difficult time, he said that it made their relationship stronger.
Probably took a toll on us just because of the person I was in my head and the struggles that I was dealing with. So it probably took a toll on our relationship, but it definitely brought us closer together.
They would go on to divorce in 2016, and he would go on to have many more children with 5 other women, but they still remain close. Time to talk about one of music's best programs, The Voice. Blake might not be a coach anymore, but Gwen is making sure we feel his presence. The Voice kicks off its 24th season with a surprise performance, and one of the judges can't help but talk about her man. Ruby Lee stunned the judges with her yodeling skills on the second day of blind auditions, making John, Reva, Gwen, and Niall all turn their chairs.
And when you started doing the yodeling, it was like, how is a human being able to do the things that you're doing? You can win The Voice, honestly.
But it's not just the contestants that has the judges all giddy. Gwen Stefani told People she did not envision the life she's currently living and couldn't be happier. A lot of that is thanks to Blake. She said, "He's changed my life. When I started dating Blake, that's when I felt home. Like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be with this guy." A big part of this is their life in Oklahoma. She says she didn't think she'd be a country girl and admits, "I'm not really a dirt person, a bug person. I don't like that much humidity, but it's so beautiful in Oklahoma, and you kind of feel like you're going into this vortex. Nature and God is all right there." Blake retired as a coach from The Voice last season, but Gwen is having a blast with John Legend, Niall Horan, and newcomer Reba McEntire. Before I let you go, David stopped by our studio and we sent him fishing for answers.
Hey everybody, I'm David and I'm going fishing for answers with Billboard. Who are some emerging artists that you think people should listen to? Leve is one of them, of course. This crazy, like, electronic, kind of funky hip-hop artist named Odatari. This kid named Juju, recently found him. He makes songs with his little sister as well. I love him. Juju, shout out to Juju. Number 2, who's made me the most starstruck? I think the person that's made me the most starstruck, SZA, for sure. Meeting SZA 6 months ago at her MSG show was kind of like the most insane moment of my life, I'm not gonna lie to you. Number 3, best concert I've ever attended. SZA's concert 6 months ago at MSG. First show I ever saw in my life, by the way. Never seen a show before that. She was the first artist I ever saw live in concert. Number 4, my secret talent. It's not a secret anymore, but I can do gymnastics. I do a lot of flips on stage and off stage. I'm very nimble and acrobatic. Number 5, last one. Who would I love to collaborate with on my next album? There's this amazing artist named Scott James that I recently had open up for my US run of tour. We've recently been working a lot together and I would love to have him on my project. Super amazing. That's Scott James. And that is Fishing for Answers with Billboard.
That's it for today. Make sure you come back tomorrow where Mike Towers looks back at his life and we look back at the biggest group in charts history. I'm Rania Aniftos and this is Billboard News.